Hello again, Billy G here on the ADY Network. I wanted to come in quickly and give you some updates. I've added a few things since the last broadcast. I know that a bunch of people have showed me this particular podcast that I was giving updates, and they follow that. So I'm here to give you another update for you to carry around on your phone or your tablet. Okay, starting out with some Two Ugly Pricks up there. Um, Basically, booked out through the rest of the year at two different places. Um, got a few nights left for some return dates for some others for Two Uglies. Just kind of slowed down now. Honestly, I think I could fill up the rest of the year by the end of next week. It's been that nuts out there. Once Governor Justice opened things up, it's been nuts. Everybody's hollering at us. So anyway, there are the Two Uglies dates that you can look at. I'm sure there'll be updates and changes in some of those. Oh, by the way, there's one up there that is showing us at the Skyline Resort. They asked for the Two Uglies for that show. We did a couple of shows up there when bands couldn't play this past year, and evidently they kind of liked us up there too. So there are the dates for Two Uglies. There are a couple of the two places that we're doing the most of the shows at. I think one of them, look up there, there's Cold Country, and then a picture over there of High Plains Barbecue, and the sign there says you can take two different exits. When you're coming out of Withville and you kind of top the hill, and there's a gas station over here and a gas station over there, and you come down a long straight stretch and you're heading for either Charlotte to the right or Roanoke on straight on, back this way on that straight stretch up on the frontage road to the left, High Plains Barbecue there. I think there's an antique mall there close by. You can get off at all the different exits. You can even get off at the top of the hill up there and drive down the frontage road. High Plains Barbecue and Cold Country. Going to shift you over to some transit time dates. And Uncle Dave has got a few things going over here. Mercer Moose, this coming Friday night, you can go out and catch David, Mike Smiley, and the boys. I know that Chris has been having a little bit of some hammy problems, things like that. So he's glad to be getting back to it again. I know for sure. That's Friday night. You'll see Transit Time at Moose. Let me just also mention while I'm at it, the very next night on Saturday night, ADY Ain't Dead Yet. We'll be down at the Bluefield Eagles on the Avenue. Our buds, all of our friends, all of our girlfriends, all the great people there at the Bluefield Eagles. We love you. We love you, Eddie and Connie, down there, and we think you do a wonderful job with the entertainment that you get. Been some fine stuff going on, and now that we're wide open again, ADY gets to go down there and finally, just as Bob says, melt some faces. Sammy Schrader will be sitting in on bass with us this week. I think Keith is on his 12th vacation this year so far. That's a joke. Okay, and let me move you out here just a bit. Bella's over here on one of the side monitors. I'm watching her too. She's out there raising Cain. A lot of you know who Bella is. Anyway, let me bring you in some ADY dates and transition those over for you. Really, tell you the truth, no change on ADY right now. I am working with a young lady over at the Bland County Fair, and hoping to get a show out of her. We've spoken briefly through text, and she said she'd get back to me. So, there's quite a few months, and I'd say that they're working it all up over there and hear something soon. I just hope I hear it soon enough that date don't get booked. But I am working on that for an outdoor festival. Keith, our sound man, Cape In Productions out of Roanoke, Virginia, is doing the sound for that festival this year. And why not get us on stage and let Keith mix a bit and come up and play a bit, and then he can go back to mixing. That's the only one I'm working on with ADY, so I won't tarry there. I'll move on to some Los Hombres dates. I think I forgot to give you any the last time, but they're doing a couple of different places here that Calcino's in Beckley. I was up there just recently. It's a really good place. Fine establishment up there. Once they get their sound straightened out, wow, watch out. May 22nd for Los Hombres at Skyline at the resort. We're hoping the weather breaks and really have some beautiful nights so we can get out on that deck and play. But it's also a lot of fun inside in their big restaurant room, whatever you call that. But then down there on the 12th and the 31st of July, June 12th, back to Calcino's, 31st at Skyline. I did get a whiff of Los Hombres may be doing another show somewhere, and I think Dean Hall may be sitting in on that particular show. I know that anything Dean's affiliated with, or it's got to be good, man. His Under the Gun bands were just some really, really good stuff. Some of my best friends in the world played in some of those bands. Check them out. I'll get more details on that and find out a little more about that later. So I guess that's where we're at. I think the only thing that I did want to mention, and if I didn't already, I've done like 4 takes on this. I'm trying to get it right. July the 2nd and the 3rd with the regatta down at the river on Hinton. Barry's Campground is out on that road towards Sandstone. You don't turn right and go across the bridge into Hinton. You stay straight out a few miles, campground. We rented the whole bottom end down there. Going to throw a big festival. Bob and I were hoping every musician that's in the area that hears this will come down and jam with us. Last year it was incredible. We had guys from Los Hombres. We had guys, just solo musicians. Hey, I play drums. Get up there and just wear them out. We had a ball, a blast, really, for the whole weekend. Again, that'll be the 2nd and the 3rd, Friday and Saturday of July. And then on that 4th is that Honeycutt Stadium show. Get out there and check these things out. I'm Billy G. This is the ADY Network, and I hope to give you more updates sooner than later on.